I am so reluctant to make this video, but here we go. All right, what we're looking at is a copy of my March 2021 electric bill. And we have this up to compare the cost of Bitcoin transactions. Now, you have a lot of people out there that's saying that Elon Musk doesn't make sense. People like Alex Becker and Jack Dorsey, just to name a couple. What is his name? Barry Sievert or whatever, the CEO of CoinDesk. Um, and I think it's CoinDesk. I don't know. But saying that what Elon Musk is saying about Bitcoin is wrong. Really? Okay. All right. So their argument is that Bitcoin is secure and it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's decentralized. Like that can't be hacked, and it has. And also that it doesn't use that much energy. That's just basically their argument. That's it. So I just wanted to make this video just to go over what they're saying. So we see right here, total kilowatt hours was for March was 820. Okay, and can look. This is my usage history right here. But let's go over to Digiconomist. And the site has been around for a few years, and it tracks, you know, different things about different coins. And right here, we're looking at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin sustainability, and we can look at Ethereum as well. I'd like to do that, and I haven't looked at this. Ooh, that's crazy too. That's crazy. But it ain't as crazy as Bitcoin. So we're gonna look at both. All right, so let's first look at Bitcoin. All right, so this is as of March 2021. Oops, what did I just click? This is as of March 2021. We're not going to look at the annualized Bitcoin footprint. We're just going to focus on single transactions here. So one single Bitcoin transaction, that's just me sending you 0.0002 Bitcoin or $50 worth of Bitcoin, right? It uses the equivalent of, okay, so let's just look at this. It uses 539.33 kilograms of carbon dioxide per transaction. That is equivalent to the carbon footprint of almost 1.2 million Visa transactions, or almost 90,000 hours of watching YouTube. One transaction. Me sending you 0.002 Bitcoin. All right. That's it. Let's talk about the electrical energy consumption, 1,135.42 kilowatt hours. It says down here that's the equivalent of average U.S. household for over 38 days. And if we go and look at my bill, that's right on par. The only time I've used over 1,100 was in the summer, July, August, and September. And then during Christmas time, when we have our Christmas lights up, we put them up in November and we take them down January 31st. So you can see from November to December, there was a spike. And then from December to January, it was high. And then from January to February, it was a little high too. But after that, back down 820, right? And my house is 5,700 square feet. This is a little more than that, but rounded down 5,700 square feet. And we don't even use 1,100 kilowatt hours per month on average. So does it have the average on here? Nah, it doesn't. But only 5 months out of the year we've gone over that. So this whole argument about Bitcoin not using up a lot of energy is nonsense. And we look here, electronic waste, 113 grams, which is the equivalent of almost 2 C batteries, or it's almost 2.5 golf balls. I didn't even know this. This is quite ridiculous. So we go over here, look at Ethereum. The Ethereum footprint has skyrocketed as well over the past couple years. We look at, let's look at, again, a single transaction. It uses 85 kilowatt hours, which is more than a day's worth of energy for, I know my household, we use about 20 to 30 a day. So yeah, right here it says almost 3 days. Um, one Ethereum transaction. And see, I've coded a coin back in 2018. I made a coin. The only reason I'm not like advertising is because the gas fees, which is the transaction fees for Ethereum, is just too high. It just doesn't make any sense. Like I created a coin and I built relationships with a whole bunch of stores, Walmart, Home Depot, stores like that, where if you make a purchase through the website, I would give you back 10% in cryptocurrency. And my coin was Intracoin, called Intracoin. But here's the thing: let's say you went to my website and you bought $100 worth of goods or whatever from Walmart, and I owe you $10. I mean, if we go look at the gas fees right now, and this is live. Okay, gas is actually not that high right now, but what would 94 G-Way be? Let's see. It should show us something once we click it. My Chrome is freezing up. Okay, let's just do this. I usually go to not Y charts. Okay, hold on. There we go. ETH gas station. So right now the average is saying 82. The cost is 0.001722 ETH. And now we got to go to, because it doesn't tell us what that is in cash for some reason. Oh, we got to put the gas used. What's already checked? What was it? 722. So it's not that bad at $5.88. But that's because ETH is down right now. What was it? 3,400. Like when it was $4,000. Yeah, actually, it just really depends on the gas price. It's just low right now. But the other day, and usually during the day, it's 5 p.m. right now. Usually it's like 140, especially with the whole Shiba coin, and people that hype being hyped up. And with USDC, all these things have been driving up the price of the gas. They are working on lowering it. And I've been a strong advocate for Ethereum for years now. But like I said, the gas prices are high. Now, with these types of gas prices, I could, you know, uh, actually probably do the business as long as the average transaction was at least $70. But it's still tight because if you just purchased $30, I owe you $3, but it's going to cost me even right now $5.88 to send it to you. So that's a negative for me. Back when I first started the coin, the gas prices was, I mean, like 14 cents max. Like 14 cents was high. Usually it was like a penny for me to send. And so I could sustain that. Like I said, on high days, it would be like a dime or like 14 cents. 14 cents was really high, but now we in the dollars. And last week I sent some money over from Coinbase to KuCoin, and the fee was it was like 17 or $20. It was something ridiculous. So no. It was I sent $1,000, and by the time it got over there, it was 970 something. It was like 20 something dollars, and that's just ridiculous. So I don't even really talk about my coin not until the ETH gas prices are worked out, and they're working on that with ETH 2.0. But yeah, so it uses up a lot. Now let's talk about the security. We go to now they've updated the Bitcoin website, and it's bitcoin.org up here, as you can see, and it shows you that it ain't totally safe. All right. Um, let's talk about this. Let's talk about dishonest miners, and it gave an example of a chain rewrite, and this is the problem. Now, honestly, I thought you had to have most at least 50% control over the entire Bitcoin blockchain pretty much in order to, and all have over 50% of the mining power in order to be able to rewrite the chains, but apparently you don't. And maybe that's something that just evolved that they found out over the past 3 years. Because here we go, look at this. It says Mallory gives Alice 1,000 bitcoins. When Alice, I hate saying bitcoins, Bitcoin. When Alice's wallet says the transaction is confirmed, Alice gives Mallory some cash. Later, Alice discovers that Mallory has managed to steal back the bitcoins. 1,000, jeez. Whoa, Mallory was balling, wasn't she? So that's possible. It says this attack applies to all Bitcoin wallets, all of them. It doesn't matter if you're using Coinbase or you have one that's just downloaded on your desktop. The attack applies to all Bitcoin wallets. The attack works because powerful miners meaning people that have a lot of hashing power, have the ability to rewrite the blockchain and replace their own transactions, allowing them to take back previous payments. The cost of this attack depends on the percentage of the network hash rate the attacking miner controls. The more centralized mining becomes, the less expensive the attack for a powerful miner. Now, if y'all, a lot of you are getting into this now, but I've been into this for over 4 years, actually longer than that. I've been mining Bitcoin. I got out of Bitcoin. I don't own any Bitcoin. But I started mining Bitcoin in 2013. So I've been in this for 8 years now. Oh, my math is totally off. No, yeah, 8 years. And I'm telling you, so a lot of you might not know totally how this works. Now, 4 years ago, China became very aggressive with their mining. Like they dedicated huge warehouses 100% to mining Bitcoin, right? And I saw it then that they're trying to dominate the network so that they can centralize it. And I don't know how much China owns now. Let's see if we can look that up. China Bitcoin mining. Yeah, they banned it, but they've been farming it. Why is Bitcoin mining so harmful to the environment? Uh, okay, so here we go. This is a month ago, this article. In China alone, Bitcoin is projected to generate more than 130 million metric tons of carbon emissions by the time the technology's energy consumption peaks in 2024. This thing is talking. Jesus, boy, shut your mouth. Look, you talking about people getting rich from Bitcoin. Anyway, China has become a mecca for the technology. If China's Bitcoin industry were a country, its total energy consumption would have ranked 12th globally in 2016, ahead of major economies like Italy and Saudi Arabia. According to the study, with specialized hardware and cheap electricity readily available, the country now accounts for more than 75% of the Bitcoin network's hashing power. Yo, that's dangerous, y'all. That's dangerous. We just saw. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go back. So check this out. If you have at least 40% and you wanted to steal 1,000 Bitcoin, right? Well, this is just how much it'll cost you. Hold on. To overcome 6, Jesus. As you can see, it just doesn't cost that much, y'all. If you have 40% of the hashing power, it doesn't cost you that much to steal anything, to rewrite a transaction. And they account for 75%, man, it costs them nothing. They control Bitcoin at this point. So it doesn't make sense to even put the money into this. So I don't even get what these other CEOs are talking about. And let's just talk about the CEOs trying to dog Elon Musk like he didn't create PayPal. Like he is not a coder by nature. Like that is his primary uh, occupation here. He's a coder. He's a programmer. So it'd be safe to assume that he understands how this code works, right? It would be safe to assume that he understands how financial transactions and how banking works, being the founder of PayPal. And it would be safe to assume that he understands how business works and that he's environmentally conscious because of Tesla, right? So, I mean, why are we not trusting this guy when it comes to what he's trying to do? Now, I will say, and I've said it years ago in old videos, that one of the coins I like a lot was Litecoin. So let's go back to CoinMarketCap. I ain't know they control 75%, y'all. That's crazy. I wouldn't touch Bitcoin at all. Um, Now I liked Litecoin. Where's like God? Litecoin's always down here. Litecoin used to be number 3. Oh my gosh, it's 288 right now, but it was like 3 something a few days ago. Now Litecoin. Let's talk. We're gonna talk about Doge, but Litecoin and Doge are the same thing. Okay, they're the same thing. The difference is Doge has a much higher circulating supply than Litecoin. Okay, and that makes Litecoin way more valuable. But again, the initial proposition for Dogecoin was that it was a joke. Litecoin was not that proposition. It came out as being a serious form of payment that was better than Bitcoin because it was lighter, it was faster, it was cheaper to use. So Litecoin is a great alternative. But am I saying to buy Litecoin? No, no one's supporting it. So it can only have utility if people are accepting it as payment. And to my knowledge, no one really is. I know there was a lot of talk back in 2017 when crypto was hot and the topics, but that went away. So now Elon Musk, you got to say, why is he supporting Dogecoin? Well, again, like I said, it's the same code as Litecoin. We can even go look. Let's go click this and go to the website. I'm not even gonna bore y'all with the white paper, but these are the things you got to look into. So when we look at it, and we look at go deep. Wow, this is just on here though. Learn more about those. Let's see. Okay. Mm-mm. Um, talking about identity. Uh, what is going on? Let's talk about the coin here. Okay, this is not helpful at all. Whatever article this is we're reading, it's not helpful. Well, let's go look at the source code. Maybe it'll tell us. Yeesh. Nope. But this is also something you could do. Okay, here we go, right here. Litecoin script. We could see right here that this thing was just a complete fork of Litecoin, and they changed the name. All right, that was it. So it's Litecoin. Okay, you see it right here. I wanted to show you guys on the website, but we could just look at the code. You can see right here it says Litecoin script. So it is Litecoin. Okay, so then you gotta say, well, why would Elon Musk use that? Why don't he just use Litecoin? Okay, let's talk about why. Think about it. If you were a businessman, right, or a woman, if you're a business person and you said, I could promote a coin right now. I could use Dogecoin or I could just use Litecoin. But Litecoin's $300, around $300. We're going to say 300 because that's what it's averaging. But it's $300. And, how much further could it really go? But this Dogecoin was what, 4 cents? It was not even a penny in the beginning of the year. But this Dogecoin is not even a penny. If I started talking about it and I supported this and people started buying into it and it could get up even if it got to half of what Litecoin was, which by nature it's 66 million and Doge is 129 billion. They would have to like burn a lot of this. But even if we could get Dogecoin to, $100, think about the people who would get rich from that, like us little guys. If we invested in it now and it went to, $5, $10, $15, $50, $100, because it will actually have some utility because Tesla's accepting it as payment for major purchases like cars, it will only be a matter of time before other people started falling behind, other companies we already see since Elon been talking about it and is using it to fund the Doge One satellite. What did Coinbase do? Say, all right, we're going to list it on the platform now. It's just other companies are going to fall behind. Now, let's think about all the small guys who put our money into it early. We will become millionaires from this. Now, I don't know about you, but if Elon Musk was able to help you become a millionaire from something like this, I would probably be buying Teslas for the rest of my life, right? I would certainly have probably every Tesla, just because I appreciate this dude and what he did for us little guys. So if you're wondering why he would pick Doge over Litecoin, it just makes sense. Doge has a lot of growing room, as we've seen. It's gone from less than a penny from January to May. It's 49 cents, and it reached a peak of 70 something cents last week. Now, while these other CEOs upset about it, I really don't know. I don't know how deep into Bitcoin they are. They obviously own a lot of Bitcoin and was upset with Elon when he said, I'm not going to accept this anymore. Barry Shrevert, whatever his name is, I'm not going to pull up his tweet. Maybe I should. I have no idea how to say his name, though. Barry Silbert. We see this right here. Look at this, 7 layers of security, and serves as the foundation for the world's first and greatest digital monetary network. There's no more efficient technology for converting energy into prosperity. What does that even mean? Energy into prosperity. There's no more efficient technology for converting energy into prosperity. Notice he didn't say that it was energy efficient. He's just saying, look, if you use this energy, you will make money. That's it. Not, and then you kind of really won't, but not with the way things are costing now. Now, if you try to do it yourself at home, but I don't understand what these people are talking about. You got to be aware of that type of language. So this guy said, I'm hoping he didn't delete it. No, he didn't. Couldn't have. When did it was a week ago, so on the 10th. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, you guys, he deleted it. He deleted it. He completely backtracked. He had posted made a tweet talking about how he was short, and he was like, okay, we gotta find it. We gotta find it because he deleted it. It was on the 10th, or maybe it was the 9th. Regardless, we're here, and I don't see it. I don't see it. And look at this. Look at this, dude. Oh, here it is. Okay, Doge peeps, it's been fun. Welcome to crypto. But the time has come for you to convert your Doge to BTC. Disclosure, we've gone short on Doge. So meaning, let's say you listen to this guy, right? You listen to him and you converted your stuff. You sold your Doge and made it Bitcoin. And mind you, his verbiage was perfect because he didn't say sell. He said convert. But in order to convert it, you have to sell it. And he's gone short. So if you do that, you make him rich. So of course he'll tell you to do something like that, right? Anyway, people like that. I mean, just trying to manipulate the market for their own personal gain. He was willing to go short and knowing that most of the people who owned it, look, okay, Doge peeps, it's for fun. Welcome to crypto. Right here, he's admitting that he knows that it's mostly beginners into this. But I'm going to have you lose all your money anyway because I don't care anything about you. I care about myself. Yes, this guy did that. So anyway, that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to make a video just talking about how these people, these other CEOs, they're upset with Elon, and Elon really hasn't done anything or said anything wayward at all. It's not even new, news that Bitcoin is inefficient. Let's go ahead and look at real quick one more thing, because I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's look at the cost of a transaction. So this is May, and obviously for over the last week, it's been dropping the price of Bitcoin. But let's look at the value. The lowest it's been in a long time is $11. Has it been cheaper than that since March? Nope. Right now, the transactions are cheaper than ever. $11.23. Now, let me ask you something. Let's say you're going to go to Walmart, right? You want to buy some bread. The bread is $5. It's super expensive bread. And you want to use Bitcoin. Are you really going to pay $5 for the bread plus an $11.23 transaction fee? Are you going to do that? Of course not. You're not going to do that. Well, let's say you want to go buy the same bread in April. Are you really going to pay the $62.79 plus the $5 for the bread? So you're going to spend $67.79 for some bread? I don't think so. I don't know nobody that'd be willing to pay this much money over what something costs. Now, if you were buying a car, okay, $62. You buying a house, okay, $62. But even still, if you were to do it traditionally using fiat, which is cash, you don't have to pay that fee. So why would you do that? Why would you spend more money than necessary? Now, if we look at like Doge, let's see, Dogecoin energy consumption. Coin Wars is good. Coin Wars is, I'll tell you, because it's for miners. Now, let's see. It's going to have the all right. Okay. So let's say that your matter of fact, just for those that might not be that good at math, let's just do it like this. Dogecoin, electricity. I spelled that wrong per transaction. Okay, there you go. Dogecoin consumes 0.12 kilowatt hours of electricity per transaction. And this said compared to 707 for Bitcoin. Now, this probably is a little higher because this was a couple of years ago. And since, the price has gone up, it probably costs a little bit more because we know that Bitcoin is almost double now. Let's see. So this is a recent article, but their information is wrong because they don't really know what they're doing. They haven't been in it 8 years like me. So anyway, we just see that Dogecoin uses significantly less energy than Bitcoin. It runs on a different script and on different code, so it'll never cost what Bitcoin costs. It'll to run the transactions. Like I said, it's Litecoin, and Litecoin is very good. But why use Litecoin when we can use Doge? Because we can make a lot of people millionaires, a lot of young people, a lot of little guys. We can make them bigger fish in the pond if we do that, and that helps Elon How? Because again, if we listen to him and we, bought into this, I'm not saying blindly follow, because if I was a blind follow, I'd have bought it when it's 4 cents. Instead, I bought it when it's closer to 30, right? So I'm not a blind follower. But if we if we trusted that he was going to, start accepting this like he's been alluding to, and this thing went up, man, we would all become millionaires. And I will buy me some Teslas, like I said, and I'm sure you would too. So anyway, if you were wondering what he's up to and if he's going to do this and wow, what's in it for him, that's what's in it for him. A win-win situation. We become millionaires and he gets more customers for Tesla. And also he probably owns some Dogecoin, so that'll also contribute to his overall wealth as well. And so there we have it. It's a win-win situation. These other CEOs like Barry Silbert, Jack Dorsey, Alex Becker, I don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to, take advantage of people, and we end up losing messing around with them. So anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm done. I'll catch you guys next time.